He didn't come to Kenya as a tourist. He came carrying soil knowledge from home. From Malawi to this quiet Ubuntu Eco Lodge in Kenya, this farmer crossed borders for one simple reason: to grow food differently. Organic farming isn't a trend where he comes from. It's survival, it's tradition, it's patience. Today, he's here at Ubuntu Eco Lodge to share how he farms without chemicals, how he listens to the land, and why the soil always tells the truth. Hi, welcome to Ubuntu Eco Lodge. My name is Wanjih Olasa, and today I'm on a entirely different project. As soon as you see Ubuntu, maybe you're thinking I'm gonna be swimming, I'm gonna be resting, hammocks, sauna, all of these things that are available here. But today, guess what? I'm on a farm project, and we're going to be collaborating with a farmer who is coming from Malawi, an organic farmer who's going to be coming here to teach us his ways, because the video I saw of his big cabbage, I was like, yo, we need to learn how to do these things here. So he's going to be coming. This is a collaboration between myself, that farmer, and Ubuntu Eco Lodge. Guess what you see first? A greenhouse. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, leave a comment, like, and let's go.
Hi guys, welcome. This is Chico, all the way from Malawi. We are here at Ubuntu Farm Lodge, and we're so excited to be here. So with me, I'll come with a lot of seeds, and I'll be introducing some of the seeds that I have. We have black rice. This is the wild variety, and then we have the normal black rice. We have some black beans, cabbage seeds as well, and then we have hawk plum, and here blackberry, red rice.
3 weeks ago, Chikondi arrived from Malawi to Ubuntu Eco Lodge, and we started by preparing seeds, habaneros, and different types of chilies, carefully selected, cleaned, and ready for planting. We heated the soil to make sure it was safe and ready, and we planted some seeds in the small nursery bags where they'll grow before moving on to the field. And over here, I have a good friend of mine who I've met before, and this time round I decided to conduct an interview with him to kind of understand where he's coming from, who he is. So let's get started. Introduce yourself, please.
Hello, my name is Chikondi, and I'm an organic farmer from Malawi. Thank you.
Where in Malawi are you from?
Well, so I come from a city called Blantyre. This is in the southern part of Malawi.
And about farming, is it something you studied or it's something you're doing out of passion?
For me, it's a passion. I started farming when I was a little boy, so 8 years old, and ever since it's just been in my heart, and I've continually been farming ever since.
You said you're an organic farmer. Did you begin as that, or this has slowly come into your life, and why organic farming?
Well, I wasn't always an organic farmer, but over time, seeing how farming is being practiced, like by using artificial pesticides and also artificial fertilizers, I saw that we don't need to use those practices, but we could do better by using organic farming.
Does it help the soil in any way? And what does a healthy soil look like?
Absolutely. So organic farming is very beneficial to the soil, because in the soil you have microorganisms that break down the enzymes, that break down like all the fossils and turn them into nutrients for the soil and also for the plants. So all these are very beneficial for the growth of the plant and also for thriving of the plants itself.
Okay, and when you speak about organic farming, what exactly do you add into your soil that is not, commercial fertilizers?
Well, with organic farming, you don't have to think much. your best pillar of reference is always nature. So you are trying to imitate nature in how nature breaks down like all the leaves when they fall down, how the enzymes now like eat the leaves and then turn those into like the useful nutrition for the soil. So that is my reference. Nature is my reference.
So is that able to control pests and diseases, or really? Because I'm assuming people use fertilizers to be able to control that.
Yes.
Is this type of farming controlling pests and diseases?
Well, for the pest and control, we also have organic ways that we use to control these pests. So for example, if we notice that one of our plants, let's say cabbage, is being eaten by birds, so what we try to practice is control the situation other than apply pesticides. So in this case, we would let the birds eat and enjoy that one cabbage, and the other cabbages are safe. We have noticed that they will focus on just that one cabbage, and we leave it for them to enjoy as well. So we are working with nature and also giving them a benefit of our farm.
Okay, and in Malawi, are there many organic farmers?
Yes, actually, our background or our history stems from organic farming. It's only recent when fertilizers and pesticides have been introduced by corporations, but we've always been an organic farming country.
Oh wow, that's lovely to hear. And in Malawi, are there problems facing these, small scale or large scale farmers, especially those who are practicing organic farming?
Yes, there are so many challenges that they are faced with, because organic farming requires a lot of patience. It requires a lot of knowledge on how to handle the crops, how to handle the pests. So if you are not having that patience, you can quickly rush to take corners and apply pesticides, which is harmful for your soil, for your plants, and also for the consumers.
What's the mistake most organic farmers repeat, and how would you curb it?
Well, one of the biggest mistakes is when they are cutting corners. So somebody might claim that they are an organic farmer, but in the background they'll be still doing practices of non-organic farming. For example, using pesticides, or they might practice an organic farming method to plant their plants, but when it comes to storing their plants, they'll be using strong artificial chemicals to store their plants. Yes.
The viewer, if in case you cannot see, or in case you've just skipped the video, we are at Ubuntu Eco Lodge, and I want Chico to tell us, how did you find Ubuntu Eco Lodge? How did you come across it? And what exactly are you doing here?
Well, I know of Ubuntu Eco Lodge because it is run by my friend Eli, the Ubuntu farmer. Shout out to you, and thanks for having us here as well. So I know of it through him, because he's the one who established this. So ever since being established, he's always come through and say, "Hey Chico, why don't you come at Ubuntu and give a talk, and also maybe you could learn something here." So it has just been a great thing that I've finally made it here as well.
Ubuntu Eco Lodge is a farm-to-table space where food is grown and prepared right here. This farmer from Malawi is working with a team to strengthen organic and sustainable farming methods. From the preparation of seeds to planting, the focus is on healthy soil and natural practices. It's all about growing food responsibly from the farm to the fork. What's the goal? What have we been doing?
Yes, so I've been here for 3 weeks solid, and what I've been doing here is to bring my experiences of organic farming from Malawi that I've learned to Ubuntu, and we are working on a garden to propagate some of the plants, and also to bring the knowledge that I have from Malawi and shared with the knowledge that is here in Ubuntu, Kenya. And through that, we believe that we can we can establish a relation between Malawi and Kenya.
Lovely. So let's head to the farm. See ya.
There's somewhere there,
Yeah.
and we've been working on it, digging.
Yes,
So,
yes.
yeah, this is the entrance to the farm itself.
Here.
Yeah, so let's go.
Here we are the Ubuntu farm. I'm sure you've seen this before if you watch this YouTube channel. I've been here, I've showed you like around the greenhouse and everything. So Chico, what did you notice about the soil and farming system at Ubuntu when you arrived?
Well, the soil at Ubuntu farm is very rich, black soil, as you can see. And we are so privileged to have such a gem of a garden. So we've not done much. What we've done is just a soil preparation procedure where we've tilled the land, structured the beds, and then laid the drip lines. We've also put some organic manure from the goat's barn as well.
What exactly are you trying to change here that was not initially being done?
Well, we are not doing much, as I mentioned earlier. We try to imitate nature. So what we've done, we've just created the beds and then put organic manure, nothing else. And we are hoping that would help the microorganisms to find some nutritions. And by doing then, it will help our soil.
So Ubuntu is I am because we are. So what excites you the most about working with farmers and people who are working here? Because I've been part of this project as well.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So it's the oneness of coming together and working together as a community. I think as African culture, this is very important and crucial to understand that there is so much power when we work together as one unit.
And are you able to tell when soil is changing, like when there are changes, especially when you transition into organic farming? And how do you do so?
Yes. So with farming, you have to be hands-on. And this means like you do daily checks. So the way you check your soil is to actually have a scoop and even just observing it physically and see what is happening in the soil. Are there microorganisms? Do you have like worms? Do you have like some insects? Things like those are a good indicator for good soil.
What are some of the physical changes, especially when it comes to produce, you get when you switch into organic farming?
Okay, so you see that your plants will be greener. You see that the harvest will be bigger. The plants themselves will be bigger when you start using organic farming.
Okay. If a farmer wants to start organic farming today, where should they begin and what should they start with?
Well, I would say look at what you have around you and always imitate nature and try to work on what you have, as say, like let's say the locality you have. Look at cow farmers, look at chicken farmers. So that will be your source for the manure. And you can collect those and apply those in your garden. So that's a good start to an organic farm.
What are some of the non-negotiables when it comes to your style of organic farming?
Well, some of the non-negotiables is to apply artificial fertilizers and also to use artificial chemicals in the farm.
So here at Ubuntu, we've planted a few things. I want you to list the names of the things we've planted, and I'm sure you've seen us preparing chilies and stuff like that. We did that a while ago. So what's in here?
Yeah, so far we have black beans, planted some black beans. We've also planted some native maize variety from Malawi, that's twin cob maize. And we've also planted some giant garlic.
What duration are we supposed to expect them to take here?
Yeah, so for the maize, I think germination should be anything between 2 to 3 weeks. And for the harvesting, if everything is fine, the irrigation and all that, I think within 3 to 4 months we should harvest.
We'll come back and
Yes.
get our twin maize.
Yes.
Okay. At the farm, you definitely have some difficult days. How do you keep going? And because it seems like you really love farming. What keeps you going?
Yes, yeah. So it's a daily practice. It's like your baby. You have to keep checking on your farm, your garden every day. Make sure like the farm has adequate nutrition. Make sure that your garden has enough water. If there are pests, you need to find a way on how to deal with it. It could be physical removal of the pests. It could be application of, let's say, some organic pesticides, things like those.
Has organic farming changed your relationship with land and food? And in what way?
Yes, yeah. So you see, with organic farming, the food is 100% good for you because there are not any heavy metals or any pesticides. So in terms of like how the taste is also different and how the nutritional value is also different. So those are some of the benefits you would notice from there.
So lastly, I'd love for you to leave a message to the farmer watching.
Well, yeah, so organic farming is a really exciting practice. I would encourage each and every one of you to take a step and also to protect our soil. You would reap a huge benefit when you do this. So get on your hands dirty and then let's practice organic farming.
Thank you so much, Chico, for giving me this interview. The viewers, I'm sure they've enjoyed it. They love the farm, they love organic things. And bye. See you next time.